All right, welcome in. Okay.
I cannot do that here.
Okay. Around the corners. Do you not have... There it is, Season of Reckoning. $100. 1,300.
Farewell, and good fortune. Raise the father.
Okay. Go deal with this archivist's journal. Let's go knock that out. What's this big circle?
Look out! Strike them down!
Hold your ground. Okay. We can do that. Why didn't that start correctly? That did not start correctly. The chat is not starting correctly over on the Twitch thing. I don't know if anyone's talking or not, but it definitely didn't show up with the Siri bot or the stream element stuff.
We should get moving.
All right. There we go. Hey, Pixie. Now Stream Elements is talking. Cool, cool, cool. It's so weird that it didn't start out the way it normally does. Killing ward and shocking land. Alright. Oh, werewolves.
Pa, is it true what they say? An angel walks among men. The knights march to Corvallis. If I were 2 years older, I'd have passed my trials and I'd be marching with them. Instead, I stay. A skeleton crew will guard the fort until the knights can return. You'd be proud. No more polishing shields for me. They gave me a sword. Though I doubt it will ever survive. I'll write soon. Edmund.
Our new recruits are proving themselves strong. I've grown fond of one, Knight Soliana Costa. Her devotion to the faith could cast even the darkest shadow of doubt from anyone's mind. It's easy to talk to her about those I left for the calling of the light. She had to leave her family too, a son.
Alright. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so next section. Looks like it's back up to where we started. With that gate that we're locked behind. And then to the left. Oh, nope, oh, shit. Okay.
The beasts can't resist the scent of blood, even their own. I've enough here to lure out a few. Care to join the hunt?
Alright, so we gotta go 5.
Certainly got their attention!
I'm not ready yet.
There's no way. Not with that delayed stagger crap that it does. There's no way. We're not getting the mastery on it.
collect much. It won't make me rich, but it'll help. Here, that's for you.
Yeah, there was no way, because it after we killed him, then it does this like staggered bit. That was eating way too much time up.
Don't tell me to hurry! Damn thing is rusting!
We received the order.
You trying to steal from us?
We're on a mission for the light. I know that, like the others who have been called to serve, we will not return. We have already given everything to the church. Must we give up our lives as well?
Man, the shrine didn't even last as long as the event that was attached to it. Okay. $873, $82.98. Okay. Physical multiplier, weapon damage. Let's go with this one because I'm not using physical damage. Alright, what else do we got? Open sesame. Okay. It does appear that we are ready to go through that main door. We're still missing one more of the Archivist's journal, though. So hopefully it's in this last area. Oh, that is so many enemies. I got stuck in the doorway. And that guy's down. Very nice, very nice. Come on. Go, go, go. Ooh.
I need more time.
I sprinted from one frozen circle to the next. Sprinted's the wrong word. Dodged. I dodged from one frozen circle to the next. Ghouls. I noticed earlier that ghouls are actually classified as vampires in this. I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay. So far, so clear.
I tried to convince Soliana to leave with me. I told her that her son would rather grow up with a mother, and we could start over, away from this frozen wasteland. She refused. Soliana said to run would be to abandon the light and a better world for her son. Perhaps she's right.
I don't know. The fact that, you know, 90% of the human fucking population was extinguished. I'm pretty sure that you can find a better place to live that's not a frozen, desolate wasteland where maybe you could even grow your own food, have some, you know, warm, sunny days instead of a frozen hellscape.
cannot carry more.
Damn. Damn it.
What will it be?
So 873, 8275. Well, that just fucking won. All right. All right, let's get this turned in right here.
I see. So my mother was a knight penitent. Would she have made the same choice if she saw what the world has become? Thank you for bringing this to me.
Good deal. Father boys.
Okay. Hell. We're actually damn near out of side quests. Which I'm not gonna lie, makes me want to go after this place. What's the quickest way from there? I'll be sidetracked if I go that way, and I know I will. So we're gonna go from Nevesk. Okay. Oh. Okay. Random. Let's go conquer us a stronghold. Do I have an axe? Look for you. No, I don't. We're close to getting another piece, though. Are you in this first section? No, you're not. Where are you? You're right there. Pixie, are you still there? Would you type something over in the YouTube to see if we can kickstart the Stream Elements chatbot over there? Typey type. Thank you.
Blessed are you who will die in the Mother's name.
Give the stranger the holiest of welcomes.
Ooh, I see a Lilith shrine down there. Hell yeah. That is fantastic. Alright, so let's... I'm guessing we gotta clear out... Yeah, investigate the village homes. Cool. So let's start
Is it me, or do the
this
people
one.
here all have a strange look in their eyes? I know we were going to stay a few more days, but something feels off.
Get out of my house!
corruption. I must destroy them.
So we've got to destroy all the demonic effigies. I can do that. We'll work our way inwards.
Go. Run.
Cool. That one's done.
Another round for the sacrifice.
Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And shit. Not cool. It froze me when it hit the execution thing, so I couldn't move.
Help, please! Help, I beg you!
The bells again. But who is left to ring them?
Over here, help!
Over here. Ah. Bound prisoner. There we go. Now we can go. Fight me.
Your evil is done.
Now. There we go. I'm gonna say it's gonna be worse. $23, $22, yeah. I'm not doing cold. All right. Go with that one. All right, let's clean up the inventory real quick, because there's a smith here as well as a vendor, and then we'll jump into that dungeon.
Need something forged? Anything else?
No, actually. Surprisingly now. So yeah, we'll go get Old Boy's Eye and hit both of these dungeons. And this one. At least these dudes are going down pretty quick. You know, it's crazy with how many dead human bodies and stuff are all around, because it really makes me question, what the hell was the population size of Sanctuary prior to the last game? Because if you have the ability to have us able to just wholesale murder bandits and cultists on this scale, and then there still be tons of like already dead humans displayed as part of the decor, how many humans are actually left? And how many humans did they start with? Because a 90% population reduction would not allow for these levels of losses in decoration. Not and maintain a viable population for survival of the species, at least. That's just a blood echo. You can't fight a blood echo. Okay, everything is clear. We can just go through the door. Let's do it. Okay, so we gotta slay 2
High
high
Priest.
priests.
I will be returning with another catch in 2 days. Prepare a cage. This one is in its prime and will need extra care to contain. Have you seen? Folks are moving into our town, into our houses. I saw smoke coming from my own chimney last week. The disgrace of it all. We've kept our army caged long enough. The Mother's blessings have seen us through till now. She will see us through the retaking of our land. Time nears. High Priestess Chesna.
There's one high priest. Klaus. So they were deliberately catching werewolves to try to form an army from them. Still looking for one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got it. What do we got to do for this? Really? Just defeat the champion? I was half expecting it to be like defeat X amount to fill up the bar or something. Multi-shot, vampiric, and mortar. Too bad that didn't help you. Okay. Got all that clear.
You there! Please help us get out of here!
It's an event. Cool.
They're here!
The only way out of this is to fight.
Oh no. They're mortar. Okay. Mortar's cool. I thought they were fire enhanced at first. I was like, oh no. Because their death explosions may have killed them, you know? Mortars don't do that though, so we're good.
Take this, my friend. It's not much, but I hope it helps.
That's shadow damage. We're gonna keep that. $80. I mean, fuck, I will take that, though. We'll keep what we have, but I'll take that trade. Hell yeah. We need to clean our inventory first.
Come back if you need something forged.
Okay, so 1265, 11,994. That's actually the winner. Dope.
Hey, is that me in the stockades? I can see that. Oh, how pitiful I look. Just give me my eyes back, won't you? Can I just push them right back in their sockets? Just like... that pain! The sockets burn! Oh, God!
Weird. So... I'm not sure how you got out of the stockades. We'll pretend that made sense. And that is all the side quests we have. Currently. Alright. So we need to hit up that place. Honestly. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be the better route to go from. There's some cloudiness right here. I want to go investigate. Hey, it's right where the event is. Of course it is. Get him, get him, get him. Nice. So there should be 2 more. There's one. And I'd venture to guess the other one's right. We got a bit of lag going on there. Oh, it caught up. Cool, cool, cool. Trash, trash.
Please, help us get out of here!
They're here! Get ready!
Alright, 60 seconds.
This is tough fight.
Hey, Butler. Did you settle on a class?
Something for your troubles.
Not really, still trying to decide. Could always do the Necromancer. Necromancer's pretty fun. Should you do your teeth and your hair? Okay, should you do your hair? You think you got it narrowed down, though? Okay. Well, I am in the VC. You're welcome to jump in there. But what did you get it narrowed down to? Necromancer or Sorcerer, I believe. I don't know much about Sorcerer on Diablo 4. But I'm playing the Necromancer. It's pretty fun. And it's kind of fitting to be a necromancer from a role-playing perspective. Because, you know, Rothma is Lilith's firstborn son. And he's the very first necromancer. And so I just do fire and burn the whole world down. That's a viable option. I mean, there's nothing wrong with doing either or doing fucking both. I mean, you got 14 character slots to play with. Lilith can't destroy the world if you do it first. Well, to be fair, Lilith doesn't want to destroy the world. This is her world. She created this with Inarius. These are her children that she is coming home to.
Time.
Those executioners, man. Wait, then burning the world down is a good thing? Hell yeah. Well, I know what I'm doing. Well, also keep in mind, from a role-playing perspective, this is also the only world which humans exist on. And humans are just watered-down Nephilim, which are Lilith's kids. We're all Lilith's kids. We're just generationally further down the line and far more watered down than what her first child is. So they are next is what you're... Well, that would include your character. Your character is actually closer to a full-blown Nephilim than most humans. And that's kind of like the way it is in every game, is your character's closer to being a Nephilim, which is why your character can, you know, kick everyone's ass constantly. That's the plot armor, if you will. There's the key. Okay.
They've been feeding on me. My son. Please, take it back from them.
Hey, Butler.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
So, sorcerer?
I think so. I think I'm just gonna go burn the world.
Hold on. I'm in an event. So, if you have any questions about any of the events, the ones that I can answer, I absolutely will. But, so you're gonna go fire elemental?
I think so. I like did a bunch of research on like what there pretty much was for like options and everything. And that was kind of the one that I was like, okay, this seems like fun.
But yeah, so I wasn't paying attention to the fact that my character was standing in a pool of poison. And the internet's just being weird.
That explains why your like stream popped away.
Yep. Yeah, the internet's been really weird in the area, but we've also been having a lot of storms lately. And it's crashing again. Motherfucker, man. Alright, can you... Alright, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we've been having a lot of, like, storms and weird weather, because this is hurricane season for us out here. And it's been...
That's what I've been hearing a lot of.
Yeah, so it's been messing with the internet.
Yeah, we've had, like, constant, like, oh, weather warning and all that sort of thing.
Yep. We've been having on and off thunderstorms for days now.
Oof.
Alright. Hey, SKV. Hello there, you old necromancer army of the... Yep. Absolutely. Of course, it's a Diablo game. I've been loving Necromancer since they introduced the class back in Diablo 2. Of course, Diablo 2 will always be the best Necromancer ever. You could have, like, stupid levels of skeletons, like, close to 100 plus easy, if you built your character up enough. Like, ridiculous levels. Man, that death of not paying attention was the first death I've had on this character. I'm so glad I don't do hardcore characters. What do you have to, SKV? So, Butler, what are you working on? Like, are you in the creating character still, or are you, like, actually in the game?
Just finishing like the cutscene when I'm like queuing up this sorcerer.
Hmm. Ah, yeah, the traveling through the wilderness.
Nope.
Oh, the Lilith one?
Whatever this lady in the scroll room is.
Hmm. Your teeth in here? Lady in a scroll room. What lady in a scroll room?
It's this girl who's like going between like reality and talking to a guy named Mephisto.
Oh, Mephisto is Lilith's dad. He's one of the three primevals. He's the Lord of Hatred.
There's like this like Asian heritage lady who's locked in a scroll room.
Hmm.
I don't know what's going on.
Did you not start the base campaign? Did you start in a different, like in one of the expansions?
I just did the like base thing.
Hmm.
Where in the fuck am I? Do different characters have different starts?
Not that I'm aware of, but I've only played as a necromancer, a druid, and a barbarian, and they all had the same start.
Okay, something happened. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the character selection and see what the fuck just happened.
I hate living in a fucking state that has weather. It's so goddamn stupid. Man, I was almost done with that fucking dungeon.
Oh, I see what happened. Okay.
Started an expansion.
It started me in Lord of Hatred for some reason.
Ah, yeah, that's the newest expansion.
Yeah, I was just like, why the fuck am I here? I was so confused. I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. Alright, anyway, back to making the character again. Okay, now this is the opening cutscene I remember.
Redo that entire fucking dungeon. What is your battle tag?
My battle tag?
Well, when you get in the game, if you open up social, which is O,
Oh, yeah, I see it.
and if you go to my name under your friends on the Steam thing, and you hit add friend, it'll say your battle tag.
The butler, hashtag 11343.
Hashtag 1143.
343. 11343.
11343. Okay, sent a friend request.
I accept. I can also freeze people. Ooh.
All right, so we can try this again. Oh, when you get to the main city, which is not where the village is that you start out in, but it'll be the next major settlement that it sends you to.
Yep.
There's a giant statue in that city that will allow you to change the difficulty level of your world.
Yes.
You can only go up to expert until you beat the base campaign.
Yeah, I saw that like a bunch of tiers were locked.
Yep. When you beat the base campaign, then you can go up.
Kind of tempted to do like a Frost Wizard or Frost Sorcerer now that I'm seeing that there's also Frost.
Do it.
I'll try it out. Let's try it.
I mean, you can always like respec your character too. If you don't want to like make a new character, you can always just respec them. Oh, that... Come on. Hold on. The thing in June that I messaged you about.
Yeah.
We're doing the blade and key exchange for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the oath ring and everything, and the blade that we decided to go with is a World War I replica trench knife with the brass knuckles, skullcracker, double-edged blade, because it was my dad had got me one on my first deployment, and it was the first weapon I used to do a close quarters melee kill with in combat. So it actually has like big significance to me.
Yeah, it's not just like, hey, this is a cool thing.
Yep. And that actually just came in yesterday.
There you go. Yeah, I wish I could make the ceremony, but I unfortunately will not be able to.
Well, I figured. I mean, you do live in
Yeah.
a whole ass another country.
Well, it's like if I had like, proper work and everything, I 100% would. But it's like, oh yeah, trying to find a job is like stupid.
Yeah, totally understandable.
Oh, did you hear the conversation that Orochi and I had with Pixie about that?
No.
It was just like on stream one time, and she mentioned it like because when I came back after like my hiatus that I had, she's like, "Oh yeah, you and like these you guys are the only ones that are invited." And I said to Orochi, "It'd be really funny if we said we weren't gonna show up, and then we showed up, but because neither of you know what we look like, you wouldn't know we were there."
Yeah, I could see the humor in it on most people's, but like, it's me.
Oh yeah,
Every
like again, we if we were doing it, we would like let you know, but we just thought it was very funny. Of like, they don't know what we look like, so if we show up and just never said anything, it'd be really funny too, though.
If anybody showed up that I didn't recognize, I would just assume it's you two. Like anybody could show up and be like, "Oh yeah, this is who I am." Like,
well,
oh,
that's the
okay.
thing. Like, I'm pretty sure it would be a process of elimination of like, I know everyone here, but these two fucking hooligans. I wonder who they are. But I just thought that was a very funny thing. They were like, technically.
Yeah, it's a shame though, because like everyone who's going, we're doing kind of like party favors for them. So like everyone that shows up is also gonna get like their own oxhorn mead cup that they get to take home with them.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yep. And then and we're gonna have multiple bottles of my favorite mead. I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, there you go.
12. That pup I found is getting big. She'll make a fine hound. Pa says I can keep her if I train her right. I'll name her Fang. 15th. Today, Fang killed a deer, thrice her size. We feasted. 17th. Fang won't stop challenging bears. Pa said she's unnatural. Tried to put her down. He never keeps his promises. I'll hide her, here in the lodge. She was meant to be a hound. It's in her blood. I'll show him when she's bigger. Then he'll see.
I just listened to a child's entry, a diary entry. She'll find random little pieces of paper and notices and stuff where it'll be some voice actor reading the note off to you, so you don't have to read everything.
Yep.
And this kid is like, I found a pup, and I think I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna name her Fang. And then the next diary entry is, she keeps challenging bears. I'm just like, if you have a puppy and it's challenging, yeah, and it's challenging bears and surviving.
Yeah. The moment you hear keep doing it, it's like, sorry, this happens more than once?
Yeah. Like, there's only one breed of dog, as far as I'm aware, that is deliberately bred to challenge, and it's specifically to challenge polar bears, and that's the Alaskan Malamute. And if that bitch ain't an Alaskan Malamute...
I don't think it was, but, pop off.
So,
yeah, we're going
all right,
all ice.
So you've seen the hellscape that your character is adventuring in, right?
I'm currently in this, like, abandoned halls, like, whatever ruins is. Yeah, it sucks here.
Yeah, the ruins, and then add on the surface, it's like all fucking snow, everything, right? If a few years prior to this, now understand that this sanctuary is a realm that has all climates and all environments that exist in real life, they have them there. And you're telling me that 90% of the entire fucking population was annihilated by the Angel of Wisdom a few years ago, and people are voluntarily choosing to live in this snow hellscape?
I mean, you could have that in real life. Like, there's people who live in this kind of, and they're like, yeah, this is perfectly fine. It's like, the fuck you mean it's fine?
Yeah, but they live there because either A, they were born there and all their family lived there and they don't know anything else and they can't afford to know anything else, or B, they do that because they don't want to fucking deal with people. Well, the realm is pretty goddamn empty. So, dealing with people's not a problem. And not being able to afford to move, again, 90% of the human population died. Gold has no goddamn value at that point. Because it's just everywhere because everyone died.
Turns out, when everyone else is dead, there's a commodity for resources. Who would have thought?
Right? I'm just like, why wouldn't you just, I don't know, move your ass to a environment that can grow food?
Nah, we're gonna sit here and fucking starve. Fuck it.
And I still want to know why they're worshipping Inarius. Inarius, the angel, the father, who represents heaven. You know, the same assholes that wiped out 90% of the population. Heaven has not done... Okay, so the hells, all the demons, all the different incursions onto this sanctuary has not even come close to scratching the damage that the heavens did in one move. And they're still like, let's worship the angels in heaven. Are you kidding me?
Look, no one ever said they were smart.
Yeah, clearly they just killed off the intelligent portion of the population. Like, legitimately, if they would let us side with Lilith, I would totally be there. Because, like, she's the only one that's like, hey, let's raise an army and kill both sides. Fuck them.
That's what I'm saying. Let me just burn everything down and figure it out later.
Oh, there is one type of enemy that you're going to want to be aware of. It is, they'll look like little goblins holding like a sack of goods on them.
Okay.
And they'll be like glowy. And when you hit them, they'll run away. Those dudes, you need to ignore all the other enemies around when you see them and chase those motherfuckers down because they'll run away and most of them will drop loot as like a trail behind them so you can follow them. But once they get to a point where they think they're safe enough from damage, they'll open up a portal to them for themselves and teleport away, and you won't be able to finish them off. But if you attack them while they're trying to open their portal, it'll interrupt the portal, and then they'll try running again. But they drop really good loot, whether it's gear, weapons, lots of gems, lots of gold, lots of crafting materials, because they all have their own little specialties, but they all look the same. It's a little goblin dude carrying a sack of goods that flees whenever you attack it. They're rare, but when you do find one, chase them down and hyperfixate on them until they're dead.
Okay. Question.
Yes.
Is it better to have like a two-handed weapon or like a one-handed weapon?
Honestly, I would tell you to just do whatever's gonna give you the best stats up until you hit like level 70. Where
Yeah,
because
I'm just like
that's
wondering. I'm just wondering what the big difference is. Is it just because like you can kind of double dip into two different things, or?
yes, you can get two different stats by carrying a one-handed weapon and an offhand item, so you can get two different sets of bonuses and stuff. However, again, this is one of those like get to level 70 first,
Yeah,
and then worry about gear. So
just get what's most powerful right now.
yeah, but yeah, essentially it's the offhand weapon or shield and your primary weapon can give you two different sets of passive bonuses and boosts.
They're here! Get ready!
The only way out of this is to fight.
Oh yeah, and level 70 is the max level, and then you go into Paragon levels after that.
I'm so ready for all of these people to die.
So one of the things that I would recommend is like start on normal, and then when it's too easy, like once you've got a little bit of gear, you'll notice that it gets too easy real fast. Then upgrade your difficulty levels, because you can always go down as well if you jack it up too much and it's too hard while you're still leveling and getting gear. But yeah, start on normal, and then as soon as it becomes too easy, move up. This is very much one of those games that like it rewards you heavily the higher level difficulty you play on.
Yeah, I saw that. That it gave you more like everything.
Yep, and then at the higher levels, it'll give you higher drop rates for like legendary items and stuff too.
Okay.
But that's like that's when you start getting into the Hells and Torment levels. And you gotta love the logic that they came up with, because I know you didn't play the last game, but that whole Diablo. Okay, so Diablo's the youngest of the three primevals, and he's the Lord of Terror. And then you have Metaphisto, who's the oldest of them, and he's the Lord of Hatred. And then you have Baal. He's the Lord of Destruction. He's like the strategist of the three. In the third game, you're going through and you're capturing each of them and putting them in a world stone. And then Diablo consumes the other two and becomes all three in one body, called the Primeval, and he leads a siege on to heaven itself and actually breaks through their diamond gate and everything. And your character goes up and actually defeats him in heaven. And the angel, and the story is that the angel of wisdom witnessed that. You, as a Nephilim, defeating the primevals when all of the forces of heaven couldn't, and he breached heaven itself. And when he watched you do that, went, nah, we're not going to let that fly. And then decided that you and all of your people needed to die because that was a bigger threat. After you saved heaven, that was his conclusion.
Damn. Wait, these people are the worst. I knew something was suspicious.
Oh yeah, and the angels have known that humans have existed and that Nephilim have existed, because at one point the angels council voted on whether or not you guys should be allowed, that Nephilim and humans should be allowed to continue to exist, or they should just be exterminated. And there was an angel of justice named Tyrael, and he was like, no, they haven't fucking done anything. They just were born. Leave them alone. And he's what got the angels to spare the Nephilim and the humans. Well, what proceeded to happen was in the third game, the lead general of the Angel Council was just, he's the Angel of Valor, was just like, nah, we're gonna fucking kill them all. And he's like, you know what? If you're gonna do that, then fuck you. And he ripped his own wings off and descended to
Oh yeah, I remember
yeah,
seeing the animation of that. That was sick.
Yep, yeah, that was the Angel of Justice telling that to the Angel of Valor. That, like, if he was gonna do that, then he didn't want to be an angel anymore.
Yeah. And he, like, went down to, like, basically where the humans were to help them personally.
Yep. I really like the way they do the angel wings in the Diablo series. It looks freaking cool. They look like scrolls, like strands of scrolls, rather than like stereotypic feathered wings. Oh, you're also gonna have a lot of events that they'll have like a mastery requirement of, like, for example, like defeat 5 waves before the timer runs out and shit like that. You get rewards even if you don't meet the mastery requirements. If you meet the mastery requirements, your reward is just greater.
I cannot carry more.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Fair trade.
Oh, the town.
Ah. I take it you found out their secret.
The part where Lilith shows up.
do your hand too. Something. $14.61. 1631. Okay, 21,893. God damn it. Are you done with your cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you playing on a controller or keyboard and mouse?
Keyboard.
Okay. Let me see. Don't know what the controls are for that, so.
What do you want me to do?
There's a wheel thing. Okay, so if you push E, this wheel thing comes up.
Yeah. No
You're gonna
invite the party. Yeah, okay.
You're gonna find like little statues that have like purple swirly shit on the ground in front of them, and then you read the plaque, a faded plaque or whatever, and it'll have like one word in capital letters. If you do the emote that corresponds with the word, it'll give you rewards. So emotes are actually part of the puzzle solving and rewards and stuff in this game.
Cool.
And you have some emotes that are not currently assigned to your wheel. So you can do the customize option and fill the empty slots.
Okay. It's 2 mana when it's the first one you have there's frozen. You know, did the cutscene of like why the like people you first meet are not great.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, you know, it kind of makes sense now. Like, I'm pretty sure if she showed up and given all the events of this, it's like, yeah, if I was a regular human, I'd probably turn too.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
What the hell?
Yeah, it would absolutely be one of those things like, if as a human you knew that she existed, Okay, so more backstory. There is a book series that is like a prequel to the video games called the Sin Wars. And in the Sin Wars, basically heaven and hell come to an agreement of like, okay, we're gonna stop this conflict on Sanctuary, and we're gonna go just fight between ourselves. And one of the deals is that Anarius, who's the father of the Nephilim, has to go to hell and be allowed to be tortured by them, specifically by Mephisto, Lilith's father. And he had already sent Lilith into the void, so she's just in the vast emptiness of nothing by herself.
Yeah.
And the other thing that was agreed was that all Nephilim and humans would have their memories erased of demons and angels. So they wouldn't know that either of them existed. So when you get into the first game, all the demons and shit exist exactly in one town, Tristram. And they're just in this ridiculously large basement of a church. I think there's like a couple hundred levels of this church basement, and Diablo's at the bottom.
Huh.
And then in the second one, that's when they kind of went to like regional sandbox locations. And that was where the rest of the world started figuring this shit out. And then you start finding out that there is small sections of humans, like the Herodrum, and the barbarians of Mount Ariat, that are aware of the angels and demons, but that's because part of their job is to protect certain pieces of power that both sides can use. And usually, like, for example, the Herodrum are actually led and taught by Tyrael, the Angel of Justice. So there are certain exceptions to that, but humans as a whole don't know that angels and demons exist. So for the most of them, for the most of the population of the planet, their first introduction to that shit is the Angel of Wisdom showing up and just massacring the population. Which is another reason why I'm like, yeah, I want to work with Lilith. She doesn't want to kill us. She wants to turn us into an army to fuck both sides up. Oh, and Lilith genuinely cares about her kids. That's the other bit. She genuinely cares about her kids. And if you get stuck at any point, let me know, because now that you're in the game, we can run together. Actually, I think you have to go to the first city first, the major city first. But once you're there,
going to find the hermit's cabin.
Yeah, after you find him, his mission is to you follow him to the first city.
Yeah, gotta get him to the cathedral.
Yep. And once you get to that place, yeah, once you get to that place, that's when everything kind of opens up, and we can run around together if you need assistance with anything.
Yep. Just going through this like spider cave.
Ah, I know the one you're talking about. Yep.
Look, they're the ones messing with an ice wizard and an ice storm. That's on them. Just saying.
I don't remember how PvP works in this, but I know that in the in Diablo 2, they used to do a thing where when you did PvP, they got rid of it in the Diablo 3, but Diablo 2, when you kill the player, they had an ear on them that you could loot as a trophy, and it would have the player's name on the ear.
Damn.
It did absolutely nothing. It was purely for collecting.
Your bragging rights of, hey, I got your ear.
Yep. Oh, and if you die in this game, unlike previous titles, you don't lose any gold or anything. Your gear just gets
But
damaged.
yeah, it's what one of the hints said, that like you lose durability on your stuff when you die.
Yeah.
And you gotta go find a blacksmith.
Yeah, which they're in every settlement. Every settlement. Once you get the first city unlocked.
Yeah, they're in everywhere important.
Yep. I also am super happy that you got the town portal thing, which is on in your center bar area on the bottom right, you'll see like this half oval shape next to your resource orb. It's got a T next to it. Do you see that?
In a cutscene, talking with the hermit. Yeah, time to head to Kyova Shed.
My burden is too great.
Can I help you? Anything breaks, the forge is hot. Come back if you need work.
That's running smoother for you?
At the moment, yeah, right now it's just kind of like move, shoot, move, shoot.
How far did you get in with the paladin before you figured out that one wasn't for you?
Not very far. I didn't get much out of like the area that I'm in currently. But it was more just like reading the abilities and all that sort of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, because I like went to go eat pretty quickly after, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna look some stuff up. I think it'd be fun to try out a paladin, but I was just like, I think this is like kind of more my play style for what I want to do for a first playthrough. I did think about rogue though for a second.
I gotta look at a rogue again. I know I really like the demon hunter in 3, which was like it was the equivalent of a rogue, but it was just pure archery. So you had bows, crossbows, and then your crossbows you had heavy crossbow, light crossbow, and then hand crossbow, which could be dual wielded, so you could shoot it like Western style.
Interesting.
Yep. And it wasn't normal or realistic, like you fire one bolt and then you reload. It was like you could make this shit into a machine gun if you wanted.
Sounds about right.
Thank you, Wanderer. Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can manage from here. Please, take this.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw the rogue and I was like, I saw like the whole like trap thing you can do apparently. Like you can just like basically manipulate the battlefield, and I was like, that's a cool concept.
There we go. And so far, I have yet to get an experienced player of Diablo to show up to one of these streams or to come into one of these streams. But I'm hoping I can get one because I have questions about there's a form of blacksmithing called tempering in this.
Mm-hmm.
And on the weapons, there's an offense section. And one of them is like, it increases percentage of cold or shadow or bleed or physical or whatever, right? My question is, does it also give it that element to enhance it, or does it only enhance it if you already have that element? And if you put it on something that doesn't already have that element, is it wasted?
That's a good question. I do not know enough to help you out, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I know. It's a quest you'll get pretty early on to do that. So, if you do figure it out, I would be keen on knowing the answer.
I have unlocked the party finder.
Nice. What level are you currently?
7. Yeah, 7.
Nice.
I need more time.
Oh, if you open I don't know if you know how to open your map, but
Yeah.
if you open your map, you'll see on the right side of your screen there's like this red arrow thing with a Q next to it.
There's a what side?
When you open your map, there's a red arrow on the right side of your screen with a Q underneath it.
Give me 1 second, I gotta reload the game.
Ah.
Alright, what were you saying?
You open your map, you'll see a red arrow on the right side of your screen with a Q underneath it.
Oh, these are all my like missions and stuff.
Yep. Now, just so you have an idea of where I'm at, I am in Act 1, and the quest that I am currently on is a Cold and Iron Faith. So I've gone to the cathedral, I've talked to the Reverend Mother, and she tells me to go to a village and talk to another person. I did that, and it's the next part of that that I'm on.
Okay.
So I'm not very far into the main storyline, because what I did was I got sidetracked and did every side quest that I found, completed all the dungeons that I found. I'm actually finishing the last one now. So I got super distracted. So you're almost actually caught up to where I'm at storyline wise.
I'm not ready yet.
But I will say that because I streamed for 9 hours earlier today, I'm probably going to jump off of here after I finish this dungeon out and clean up my inventory. So tomorrow I'll be doing questline stuff for a little while, if you want to join in on that.
Okay. I want to try and catch up in levels, that's for sure, though.
Yep. They said I did all the side quests, which are like the blue ones, the blue exclamation marks you'll see on your map, and the dungeons. They look like metal grate keys or metal grate icons on your map, and they'll have like a chest icon next to them if you haven't completed them at all.
Okay.
I cannot carry more.
My current level is 63.
Damn.
Raise the father. Need something forged? Came apart nicely. They've been feeding on me. Please, take it back from me. Let it end.
Oh yeah, and I've also stayed in the snow area. I haven't ventured out of the snow area as far as. So each. Let me finish this event and get out of this dungeon so I can actually pull open the map and give more accurate information here. But each act, you'll be in a different climate, essentially.
Okay.
So the snow area is like the Act 1 area, and I'm still in there too. So I haven't ventured outside of that to get to where I'm at level-wise. And I am playing on Expert.
Take a chance, wanderer. Oh, bad luck. Very nice. Not much, is it? Fair bit of match. Oh, bad luck. Very nice. But could be better.
Anything breaks, the forge is hot.
Fractured Peaks, that's what it's called. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's got 9 little 10 little territories that make up the Fractured Peaks. So that's where I've been staying and working.
Okay.
Damn it. I thought I got all the dungeons finally in this region. I just uncovered a new one. God damn it.
No survivors. This place is the smaller growths are protecting the larger ones.
I understand what they meant online when it can be a little rough playing this character early.
Oh, yeah. She's always been that way. Or, sorry, they've always been that way. Previous games, you couldn't pick the gender of the classes. They were just set.
Yeah.
I think 3 was the first one you could pick the gender. And then this one's the first one where you can do the customization of the character. But in the previous one, she Sorceress was a she. And in the previous one, she was one of the most powerful classes, but she was also one of the roughest to start with.
Yeah, it's definitely what I'm noticing with the Sorcerer. It also seems like you gotta get more to have this just be more effective. What does it cost to respec?
Nothing.
Okay, never mind. We're switching to that ability.
You also don't have to do a full respec. Like, if there's just one thing you want to remove, you can just go to that specific one and hit refund.
Yeah, I was just curious because I was like trying this like one ability, and I'm like, I'm not liking it. And then so I switched it, and I'm like, all right, I'm now liking it.
I just hit 64.
There you go. Got to level 9. That's where I'm at.
Nice. is number 3. Oh, while you're exploring, you'll also run into like little strongholds, which will have their own little layers of things you gotta fight through before you can reclaim it. And then when you reclaim it, most of them will turn into settlements. Not all of them, but most of them will.
Okay.
And most of them also typically, when you do that, it unlocks dungeons for you to be able to access. Are you needing any help, or are you still good?
I'm good. I found that child's journal you were talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Get that one. That's one. There's one. That's one. Get that one. There's one. Get that one. There's one.
There is honor in finishing the job.
Okay, I will finish clearing this fog of war out tomorrow. And I found 2 more fucking dungeons. 3 more dungeons. Getting there. Anyways. Yeah, well, hopefully you get your character and everything squared away in a way that you'd like.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I do think I want to try some other classes too, just kind of like while I'm trying stuff out.
Mm-hmm. I know the warlocks. I've seen some people do some pretty brutal things with the warlock before.
Yeah, I think not too sure what I want to try out. Just like need to see what else I can, what else the other classes have to offer.
Makes sense.
Wait, that was the boss? Oh no, it was an enforcer. I like just constantly like froze, stunned him, and I'm like, I don't think this guy could do anything. Are you heading off to bed here pretty quick, or?
Yeah, like I said, see, I'm 3 hours into this stream and I did 9 hours earlier.
That's fair.
So, and I plan on, as soon as I get up, coming right back here and doing this some more. There's actually stuff in the reliquaries, the battle pass reliquary thing that I want. So, and I want to get far enough in where like I can actually start doing the season as well. Oh, and the whenever you do settle on a class,
And don the mantle of
the
yesterday's champions.
what's this called? The shop has cosmetics. Everything in the shop is cosmetic.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them and I was like, some of these are cool. I saw that they had like the Warcraft like promotion thing going on right now.
Yeah. Yep.
And I was like, man, this is really cool for someone it matters to.
Yeah, right? But the store resets every 24 hours. So if there's not something in there you want now, there might be in 24 hours.
Okay. Ooh. Got to level 11. Not terrible.
Nice. Anyways, I am off. If you're on YouTube, hit those subscribe and like buttons. If you're on Twitch, hit those follow buttons. And it sounds like Butler and I are going to be running this game together. And I know that I'm going to be continuing this. But hopefully that means that we'll be able to get some teamwork going and some banter going. And sooner rather than later, him and I will be able to get into the end game content and actually start putting together builds and shit. So, but anyways, Butler, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out.